Good morning. It's Jonathan Barrett with the morning debrief. It's the 20th of May, 2011. The time is 7:35. Obviously, the Dow's been closed for a little while. Bit of a positive night, which was quite good. Positive. We had some good, obviously, IPO data with the LinkedIn IPO. They're actually doubling, so those people who actually bought the stag were quite profitable. 100% return. That's not too bad. Glencore obviously came through. Reasons there, very good, very well bid. High cap stock, obviously looking for that return for shareholders as well, obviously because they're going to go on a buying spree, and they obviously need that capital to increase the size of the company. So apart from that, manufacturing data wasn't that good, or economic data out of America wasn't that flash hot, and if anything there, I think a little bit tempered. We actually saw commodity prices, and particularly oil, just come under pressure a little bit, and failed to take hold of that $100 a barrel. Okay, let's have a little bit of a check on where we're up to. There we go. Let's just go to there. As I mentioned, the Dow was up a little bit, about 40 points. There we are. The S&P was up 2.9, and the Nasdaq was up 8.3. Around the world, we saw positive across the board. People start to discount what's happening in Europe, so that's not too bad. The top 50 was up 23, the FTSE was up 32, the CAC was up 49, the DAX was up 54. Though our market was a little bit disappointing. Our market was actually down 11 points. Where are you? They're down 11, 4,749. So that, I think, well, let's see why that is. It might be the fact that we had a little bit of softness in some of the commodities, but generally, maybe it was just the volatility there, which is often the case with the SPY. Okay, that's that. Let's have a look at a few of the charts now, and let's just move that there, move that out of the way, get a bit of space. Okay, as we normally do, let's look at the dollar index first, and there it is, just marking time. Look, it's right on that resistance area. Expect this consolidation to continue, and over the next couple of days, so more downward or sideways to downward pressure for that US dollar. But this is a very impressive upward move here, and if that's going to hold on to it, that's what you want to see. If it fails or we break below that 74.50, the chances are the trend comes back down a little bit longer. So if anything, they're a little bit soft, but we still feel that there is move for that US dollar too firm. Okay, the Aussie battler on the range, but momentum indicators are starting to look okay, so that seems to be all right. Had that move last night for general dollars across the board, and as you can see, quite volatile. Takes out 107, 107.10, and see a little bit of move to the top side. Dollar yen's interesting. We're still long dollar yen in terms of our trading. Had a good move up to that 82, 82.20, and seems to have pulled back as a result of that. That seems to be New York just selling it again. So it's been a very hard trade, this one, and we're still long. But I'd like to see it back through 82. Obviously, there are those recessionary issues in Japan, which will weigh on the currency. All right, okay, there are some of the currencies. Let's just have a look at some of the commodities. Gold, 14.94, and I think more central bank buying. I do like this style of formation here, so I'd be encouraged to see it actually trade a little bit higher, maybe even move up through that 15.05. I think a stop entry at 15.05 is certainly on the cards. Silver, similar type of deal there. Looking better bid, but once again, exceptionally volatile. Crude, 98.55, as we mentioned, couldn't hold on to that large move we saw through 100. Let's see what happens. The inventory data has been relatively supportive. A price rise. If anything, there the data we actually saw that came out, we saw a drop in inventories, but only a minor one. So, but anyway, the markets I think more concerned about economic activity in the States rather than anything else at the moment. Copper also came back. Here in a report also on copper that the concentrate still remains tight, but the actual metal seems to be a little bit of a pickup. And in terms of inventories, that's starting to build, and that was a little bit of a worry for the whole complex because we could actually see prices substantially lower. There's a 50 or 100% increase in inventories at the same time this year. The same time last year. So that's an interesting comparison. Okay, looking at the grains, and obviously weather concerns are just alleviated a little bit, but they all, in my mind, still remain quite volatile. We added to our positions last night, and if we just have a look at a few of them, and you can see that there's still remaining bid, soybean to start with, and there we are, still looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with that trade still, and as I said, I think I've got more legs in it, particularly that soybean, and that's the chart, what it looks like, and very volatile, but I tend to think we'll get a breakout at the top side soon. Looking at wheat, once again, strong move, back from its highs last night, and still I like that complex. And corn, well, a little bit of correction there, but holding on to those gains, and probably expect more of a test to the top side. Okay, in terms of economic calendars, what have we got coming out tonight? Not a lot in the States, but we do have something out in Europe and also Canada. A lot of industrial production data coming out, consumer price index out of Canada as well, and some confidence numbers in the euro. So if anything there, I think that's pretty much it. It'll be an interesting night. Economic data still in the States looks soft, and we've really got to see something happening there. And I think there is more expectations of interest rate movements there just to get to more normal levels. And the bad thing about that is it could affect our consumption of commodities, and that's already weak, as we know. But let's see how things unravel from there. Well, that's about it from me. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.